You ever get that feeling in your gut, that pull that says, Simon, you're made for more than this? Yeah, that one. The one you try to ignore when life gets loud, when things get messy, when you're exhausted, burnout, and telling yourself, maybe it's just not my time yet. But deep down, you know that's not true. Your time isn't later, your time is azure when you decide it is. And that decision, you can make it right now. You are one choice away from upgrading your entire life. One choice, one moment. One, I'm done playing small. Most people don't become the best version of themselves because they're too busy surviving the version of life they've outgrown. They keep saying, I'll change when things get easier. But let's be real, life doesn't get easier. You get stronger. Like sex, and the crazy part, you already know the stronger version of you. You've seen flashes of them. In the moments you spoke up, in the moments you pushed yourself, in the moments you stepped into courage even when fear was screaming. That wasn't an accident. That was the real you. The one you keep silencing because it makes other people uncomfortable. If the people around you aren't uncomfortable with your growth, you're not growing big enough. Look, people today are tired. Tired of pretending everything's fine. Tired of comparing themselves on social media. Tired of chasing approval from people who don't even care. Tired of living life like they're on autopilot. But you're here because some part of you is done with that BS. You're done settling, done shrinking, done making excuses for why you're not showing up as the person you know you can be. And listen carefully. The best version of you isn't created by luck. It's created by identity. Most people try to change their life with willpower. Willpower fades. Identity doesn't. You become what you repeatedly tell yourself you are. If you keep saying, I'm inconsistent, I'm lazy, I'm not disciplined, your brain will make that your truth. But if you start saying, I'm a beast, I'm someone who shows up, I'm someone who finishes, your actions will rise to match the identity. Your brain listens to every word you speak, especially the ones you whisper to yourself. Tell me this. Who were you before the world told you who to be? Before the mistakes? Before the pressure of the heartbreak? Before the failures that made you doubt yourself? Because that version of you, still in there, still fighting for air, still waiting for you to stop hiding. And let's get real for a second. The best version of you is not soft, not insecure, not apologizing for existing. The best version of you is relentless, focused, loud when needed, silent when necessary, loyal to your values, dangerous to your excuses. You know what the best version of you would never do? They would never talk themselves out of greatness. They'd never say, I'll start Monday. They'd never let fear bully them into being average. Fear is loud, but your potential is louder if you let it speak. Think about it. How many times have you said you're going to do something? Start the gym, launch the business, cut off toxic people, fix your finances, study harder, speak up, improve your mental game. And then life hits you with stress, exhaustion, drama, distraction, and suddenly you abandon the plan and say, I'll handle it later. But here's the truth. Later is how dreams die. Later is how potential rots. Later is how the best version of you stays locked inside forever. Your future self is watching everything you do today, and they're begging you not to screw this up. You aren't just fighting for your present. You're fighting for your future, the version of you that's happier, healthier, stronger, wealthier, and more fulfilled than you've ever been. Picture that version of you. Seriously. Visualize it. The way they walk, the way they talk, the way they think, the way they handle problems, the way they protect their peace. That person's not a fantasy. That person is your blueprint. But becoming them requires something most people avoid. Letting go of the version of you that survives on excuses. The version that keeps saying, I don't feel like it. The version that wants success without responsibility. The version that wants change without sacrifice. You don't need motivation. You need momentum. Start small. Start messy. Start now. But for the love of your future, just start. And yeah, I get it. Life is hard. Bills, stress, relationships, pressure, expectations. Life hits hard and it doesn't pause. But hear this clearly. You don't become the best version of yourself when life is easy. You become it when you push anyway. Discipline is just self-respect in action. Consistency is just the muscle of greatness. Courage is just fear that decided to stand up. You've been through enough pain in your life, but none of it was pointless. Pain is fuel. Pain is leverage. Pain is feedback that says, this version of you isn't enough anymore. Your breakthrough begins where your excuses end. Stop saying you don't have time. You have the same 24 hours as everyone else. Stop saying you're waiting for the right moment. Moments don't show up. You create them. Stop saying you're not ready. No one is ready. They start anyway. The best version of you would not keep waiting for a sign. They'd become the sign. They'd be the proof. They'd be the example. They'd be the person other people watch and say, damn, if they can do it, maybe I can too. But you want to know the real shift? You need to start worrying about who's watching you and start worrying about who's depending on you. Your family, your future kids, your future partner, your future self, your future legacy. Someone in your life is praying for you to become the version of yourself you keep avoiding. Every day you delay growth, someone else pays the price. Think about that. Let that hit you. Because that's responsibility. And responsibility creates purpose. And purpose creates identity. And identity creates unstoppable people. Listen, I'm not here to hype you up for 5 minutes and watch you go back to the same habits. I'm here to shake your soul awake. to remind you that you're not average, you're not weak, you're not behind, you're not broken, you're not hopeless, you're not too late, you're not too old, you're not too lost. You are powerful beyond measure. You just haven't demanded it from yourself yet. If you don't choose who you want to be, the world will choose for you, and the world will always choose average. You were not built for average. You were built for impact, for growth, for leadership, for resilience, for greatness, for a life that makes your younger self proud and your older self grateful. But listen closely, there's a cost to becoming the best version of yourself. You have to sacrifice the version of you that's been holding you back. The one who scrolls too much, the one who complains, the one who blames others, the one who avoids responsibility, the one who is addicted to comfort, the one who would rather dream than execute, the one who talks big but moves small. You can't take that version with you. They've served their time. Now they need to step aside, because the best version of you, they wake up with intention, they speak with confidence, they move with clarity, they love deeply, they hustle smart, they protect their energy, they challenge their fears, they demand excellence, they bet on themselves, and they don't negotiate with excuses. Ever, your future self is standing on the other side of your fear, your discipline, and your commitment, waving at you saying, please don't quit. I'm worth it. And you know what? They are, and so are you. So stand up, straighten your spine, breathe in the possibility in your chest, feel the potential that's been waiting too damn long, and decide, right here, right now, that the old you is done, and the best version of you is finally stepping forward. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when it's convenient, now because your destiny won't chase you, but it will meet you halfway. So go. Become the person you were born to be. The world is waiting.